Not live. Are we live? We're live now. Okay, we are live. Okay, everybody knows how we do this. Hang on one second. Okay, I got to turn this down. All right. Hello. Welcome to our Friday. No, this is our Tuesday meeting. I totally forgot today was Tuesday, y'all. It's pandemic. Just get a break. Okay, who are we? We are the Rainbow Support Group based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. We are an LGBT support group. I know, Lee, whatever. I'm going to keep going. You can find us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. You can also find us at 3 different locations on Facebook. We've got 2 groups and 1 page, one of which you will need to be allowed to come in. You'll answer some questions and then you'll come. We'll let you come in. But that's a room where we can talk confidentially to each other, and it's more just us talking to us. So if that works for you, better try that. Also, the newsletter is late this month because I'm late this month. If you would like to receive our newsletter, please go on to our website and click email, send us your email, and I'll add you to our email list. It will be out in the next few days. I promise I'll have it to you. And in there, you can also find all kinds of resources for you. Also, there are emails attached to our board members. So if you want to get in touch with anybody directly, you can do it through that. You can do it through the rsgsc@gmail.com. You can also message us through Messenger if you would like to. We don't want anybody to be alone, especially during this weirdness in which we live. Nobody's alone. We're all here together and we're here for you. I want you to know that we do have business sponsors as well who help take care of the rainbow. Hi, Dustin. I'm glad you're at a restaurant. And it's good to see you too, even though I'm not seeing you, but it's good to see you. What was I talking about?
Sponsors.
Sponsors. Thank you. Wow. See, I need Mocha. Now Lee steps in for Mocha. So Lee can be Kim's brain. Great. During the year 2020, it hit hard on everybody, especially the small 501c3 groups like ours. And our sponsors literally saved us from the year 2020. So we are giving them sponsorship through the year 2021. And we really want you guys to check them out. They are on our website. You can go through the tab and click the business partners link. On there, all of their links are active. You can click them. It'll take you to their stores. We've got Out of Bounds out of Greenville, South Carolina, the largest and last LGBT supply store in South Carolina. They've been everywhere with us. They're actually friends of ours. Dean and Scott, they run Out of Bounds. Wonderful guys. If you guys have any questions or weird things that you want to buy or get, I'm certain they can help you find it. All you got to do is click their website and they'll check it out too. Remember, you can, due to COVID, have this stuff shipped to you if you'd prefer, or their store is open. You can go and visit them, which is more fun. They even have chairs and a little table. So go in and talk to them. They're fun. Our second one is Amaryllis Mental Health out of Greer, South Carolina. Big, important right now due to all of the stress. Huh, Lee? Everybody needs mental health help at this point. And if you were worried because you're LGBT and you were afraid that I don't want to go to a doctor that doesn't know me, I don't want to go to a doctor that's not going to address me by the right pronouns, or they're going to think my transness is an issue. Amaryllis was founded by LGBT for LGBT. So you guys are good going there. Even bathrooms. There won't be a bathroom problem either. Okay, so click them. Go check them out. And out of Atlanta, we've got Carolina Partners Insurance out of Atlanta. Click the link. Talk to them. Remember, that is an actual Rainbow affiliate kind of person. And legit will talk to you and answer your questions, even if you don't buy insurance. Okay. If you have a question about insurance, you're not certain about something, your insurance guy told you this, but you don't really know what it means, call them. give them a call. They'll explain things to you. What did him and I talk about? Him and I talked about, we want to do insurance for the people. So don't think about it company-wise when you call him. Think about, I just have a question for you. Okay. And then he'll help you with that. But if you're interested in a marketing space on our website, please let us know at the rsgsc@gmail.com. All the information is on our website. So you can go there for any information you might need. All right. So we covered the sponsors. We said hello. We said who we are. This is Lee King and I'm Kim Williams. Princess Mocha is working. We did have our meeting before this. If you would like to do the face-to-face meetings, which is like what Lee and I are doing, like we can talk to each other like this, make sure that I get your email so that I can add you to the invite list, because I've already started one that'll reoccur every month on the second Tuesday. So the emails that I already have will go again next month. So just give me your email if you want to be included. It is more of an intimate thing. And I think in the future, it'll do well because we can talk about things that we can't talk about on here in detail. I think. But who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So somebody's doing something. Is Mocha on? I think Mocha has arrived. It's so funny. She just like comes in and things start happening. It's like, is Mocha here? I don't know. I think Mocha might be here.
Hey, Austin.
Hi, Austin. I hope you're well, dude. I hope you're well. Yeah. Because I did have a topic I wanted to talk about. And it's funny because I wasn't kind of going to talk about it because it's kind of like saddish. Is that like a word, saddish? But then Tessa brought it up. And it's funny because she just brought it up while talking. You know, she was just talking about something else. And then she said, yeah, but that's kind of scary. And I'm like, yeah, it is kind of scary. It really is kind of scary. The COVID thing, how people are, the temporary is wearing off. And what upset Tessa was she saw an advertisement for mask accessories. Even though if I could show you mine, I already have mask accessories. And I want you to know that I was there first because I have my little gay peace sign on my black mask already because I deliver a lot of Chick-fil-A and my rainbow mask was a little loud. So I put that on there so that you can see it. So I already did that, Tessa. I already have mask accessory. But the whole thing is, Lee, but you and I talked about it before, Lee, didn't we? That this is long term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see it soon.
And
I don't see this going away anytime soon. And I checked on the vaccine. So they're doing phases.
Mm-hmm.
So phase 1 is for like healthcare workers and doctors and things like that. And then they're going to do a phase 2 for other people. And then they're going to work in like people that like deliver food and things like that.
I'm phase 3.
I can't get you in yet.
I'm phase 3. Yes, and then remember you have to have 2 of them. And then not only do you have to have 2 of them, but today I heard something about that these new strains and stuff are going to add some complication to that. Like we might need to get another one in addition to that. But we don't know. And we don't know. We don't know. That's what's so weird. So Tessa was right. We do need to talk about that. Now, Tessa noticed, and I noticed that I've been so tired lately, like obnoxiously tired, like for no reason. And Tessa said, well, maybe you're under stress. And I said, but I'm not under stress because I have made my life so that there is no stress. And then she talked about the permanence of this, how scary it is outside. So maybe my tiredness is coming from all of this. Okay, so when Tessa said that, and then I'm reacting this way, I want to do a shout out there to everybody to say, take a deep breath. We're okay. It is weird. It is really weird. It is weird. And if you look, it is weird, and it's looking like what was temporary is becoming permanent. That's what scared Tessa. The permanence of it. That, wait a minute, what do you mean it's not over? What do you mean that we're going to do more? Well, like I said the other day, and by the way, to anybody that watched the live on Friday, pardon me, I watched the live again, and I had cut Mocha off several times, and I apologize. I was so rude. Making my point because it was making me crazy about the economics of the whole thing. And I saw that, and it startled me because I'm like, wait a minute, if the economic market is setting up to maintain this, then they don't see it going away anytime soon. So it is kind of scary. Hi, Patrick. So everybody just hang on. I think we're doing good. I mean, we're stressed out and I'm tired. But I think that we're doing, whoa, lots of words. I think we're doing good. Oh, look, and there, you so good. Right? Okay, everybody needs to read that. It's a lot of words. By the way, that is a nurse, and a nurse that we personally know. Like, I touch her in person. She's a real person, and she's a real nurse. What?
Can't see it.
You can't see it? Okay. So far, the existing Moderna and Pfizer and AstraZeneca vaccines are supposed to at least alleviate the severity of the newer strains, even if they aren't 100%. Fauci says herd immunity could be reached by fall of this year. Okay, so yeah, so the strains are gonna, like, what we're being vaccinated for is trauma A. But trauma B and trauma C are already coming. So if you get the vaccine for trauma A, she said it's going to help with B and C. It won't make them totally not be there, but it'll make them less severe. Thank you very much, Leighton. She's so great. No, I'm glad you did that. Don't apologize at all ever. She put a sorry on there with a laugh. No. You, Travis Ramsey, by the way, she works with Travis. And Sherry. We listen to you guys. Why? Because first of all, I personally know you guys. And second of all, you're in that medical field. I live in here with Bob. Don't ask me shit about nothing about pandemic. I know where the masks are. I've got lots, several, and in several locations. Hand sanitizer, I got you. Soap, Lysol, I got you. Bleach, hell, I even got bleach. What y'all know? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I want to have a scary conversation with one of you guys, but I'm going to have to call you. Like, nobody talks about, they talk about them dying, and they talk about them being sick, but nobody really talks about what goes on when they're sick. So I think that might be something we need to know. And so I'm going to call them and say, like, I don't think you're sitting in your bed waiting for food to be delivered to let you know. Like, you're really like in trouble when you're in. I got to call them because nobody talks about it. It must be so shitty. They just don't want to talk about it. You're either dead or alive. That's it. They're not going to tell you what's in the middle. But I need to know. I need to know, especially if I'm going to take a vaccine that could possibly, in a very small percentage, make me sick. Well, with my heart attacks and me being overweight and me smoking, that makes me very afraid. Okay, so I mean, I wish I could tell you I don't smoke, but I do. And I wish I could tell you I was a size 4, but I'm not. And my heart and I just don't seem to be. I don't know. I think it's all really scary. I think it's all scary. Oh, you love Travis. Oh, you have no idea. I've loved Travis for over a decade. Hey, Travis, are you in here? How long has it been since I've known you? Like forever. I've known him forever. I knew him before he was a nurse. Look, I'm trying to keep up with. Now, remember, all of those people that are on Princess Mocha's page or other pages, I might not be able to see you. So if you think that we're not seeing you, just give us a minute. We'll get to you when we can see you. Because we want everybody to see. I wish we could somehow figure out how to make it all go to one, but we've gone everywhere, so who knows. So, Lee, what are you doing? Cadillac, is that you? Cadillac, tell me that's you. Is that Cadillac? I think Cadillac's in here.
Where?
Cadillac, man, you hang on, old woman. You hang on, old woman. I love you. I love you very so much. I love you very so much. 12 days. Congratulations. 14 days. I don't have my glasses on. I'm 27. I just can't see. I think if it's not, it's her daughter running her website. But it looks like she's there. Cadillac. Anyway, y'all don't know the history. Okay. For those of you far away that don't know what we're doing looking for this woman on here is because in our LGBT world, if you're LGBT, you know this. We all have different families than our actual genetic families. Well, there is a woman who
It's her.
It is a her. I love you. I'm going to tell your story. Little tiny country girl. Okay. Small, like barely over 5 feet tall. Okay. Waffle House waitress, 3rd shift. Between the highway and a club that we used to go to. Technically, between 2 clubs for years. Every night on the weekends at 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning, we would stroll in with usually inebriated people in drag. Lots of them. Okay. Very tall drag queens in mass. Not 1 or 2, but many. And anybody in that Waffle House or around there that had any problem with it, Cadillac took care of us. I'm talking kids 18 and up were safe at night because of Cadillac. Cadillac, I hope you're hearing me. Okay. We knew we had a safe place to go. Okay. But only because of one person. Okay. She knows my children. She knows my number 5. She watched her grow up. She knows all the gay drag. She knows all of them. All of them. The coolest woman ever. And she was just an ally. Just an ally. But boy, with Cadillac, we were 100% safe at 3:00 in the morning. I love you, Cadillac. I love you. And the thought of you being sick just kills me. Just kills me. You make sure you be better. You make sure you be better. You're so important to us. You're like an icon. You're like a Dolly Parton. You're like a somebody really important. Like you're... No, she's not gay. No, she's not gay. She is one of our greatest allies, just like Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton will whoop your butt if you be mean to gay people. Same with Cadillac. And we call her Cadillac, but her name is actually Kathy Grant. Grant. But I can't see it. I don't have glasses. I don't know. To me, she's fucking Cadillac. Okay, I don't know. I never knew she had another name. Okay, it was her for years. I love you a lot. I love you a lot. Look, I'm going to cry on film. Do you see they tore down 29? Probably not. You've been sick. They tore down 29. That was huge. That hurt my heart. I had to pull over and take a picture. That was a time. That was a time. And it's funny, Cadillac, you're gone now. 29's gone now. Drag's pretty much gone now. I'm glad we were there when, right? Yes, Cadillac. Yes, I will send you a picture on Messenger. Tore that bitch down. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I don't know. I drove by. And now the big building itself was still there, but the house, gone. Like, gone. I'm like, oh my God, it's all gone. It's all gone. And you're gone from the Waffle. Do you know that when you got sick and left the Waffle House, nobody went there anymore? Like, legit. I'll bet you their bottom dollar at poor Waffle House said, whoa, what happened to the bottom dollar? Man, you lost Cadillac. We had no need to come. We didn't really come for eggs. We came for Cadillac. And now there's no club, so I don't know how they make their money now, you know. I know, because Cadillac was it. We only sat in her section. Like, we would walk in the door, and she'd say, I'm over there. I don't want another waitress. There is no other waitress but Cadillac. No, that you stay well. You stay well. And I want to come see you, but I'm afraid I'd make you sick. So we'll have to do a messenger video. We'll messenger if you're able. I would love to. I would love to. God, I love talking to you. I was so scared the other day. Tell your daughter that she needs to tone down her post a little bit. She had me freaking out. No, Cadillac. You're part of the... I'm sorry, you're like me. We're part of the furniture. I am just... Let me... Why? What did I say? Why? Because she scared me. Because she made it sound like you were... She made it sound really bad. Or I took it really bad. It was probably me. You know. You know. Well, it's nice that we got to talk to Cadillac tonight. It's all true. Then how do I see you? Ask your doctor how I get to you then. Okay, ask him. How do I get to you then? Leadin, how do I get, not you, Leadin, how do I get to her then? She's already very sick. The doctors have given her 2 years. Lungs are her issue. How do I go see her? Okay, we'll figure this out, Cadillac, because we got nurses and stuff, and they'll tell us how that I can come see you somehow. Just on here. Is this all I got? Really? Tessa, it is bad, baby. See, whoa, okay, so there, Kim. What would you tell the other people in the world how to deal with that? Okay, good leading, because that right there just broke my heart, friend. What do you mean this is all I got? Okay, you can't tell me this is all I got. Okay, okay. Here we are in reality of what can the rainbow do for the world. It is hard, y'all. This is not normal, not being able to get to the people we want to get to. And it is scary. And the only thing that I've got for you is that we'll hang together the way we can. Now, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. But it is tough, and know that it is scary. So y'all hang on. And if you just like right then, y'all watched me in real time have an issue about a friend of mine, and it hurt my heart. So know that we know what y'all are going through. You won't understand. You don't get it. We do get it. Hi, Mocha. We do get it. Okay, it's happening in our lives too. This pandemic is global. It's happening for everybody. Okay. Cadillac's with us, Mocha. Cadillac, Mocha's coming. She's getting set up. She just got off work. It is scary, Tessa, your comment earlier. And this thing about Cadillac being sick, but that we really can't go to Cadillac to see her and love her because of what's going on and how much that affects us. This is hard. Tessa, you're right. It is getting scary. It is. But it's been scary, huh, Lee? You and I talked about that. It's been scary. Lee and I have been on the paranoid boat for months. Me and Lee, he stays in his little world. I stay in my little world. We stay paranoid together. It's just that way. I mean, like Lee and I get together rarely, like not very often, but when we do, like we're not huggy and we are apart and we use hand sanitizer and we're, even us are very careful. I just think it'll be okay. It'll be different. It is different now. Make the best of every day, regardless. But Kim, it's not like it. No, it is not like it was. But in every day, find good things. That's what I'm doing. I literally every day. Like I talked to a friend yesterday that I said, I am so blessed. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I am so blessed. Like right now, I don't even own my own car. My son is loaning me his car and I have sold mine. Okay, so technically, I don't own a car. I am so blessed and grateful. I mean, and they're like, what? You don't own a car? I'm like, no. It's all good. Okay. I don't work in a factory. Oh, you don't work a 9-to-5 job? No, I work DoorDash. I'm blessed. Okay. It's all depends on how you look at things, guys. Like no, I'm not in corporate America. I don't want to be. I'm not wearing high heels and pantyhose every day. No, I don't want to. It's a different world. I don't have to do that anymore.
Hold on, because I don't have to get dressed up to go to work.
No, you don't in this new world. That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing now. Yes, it's different. You would have had to go in your car and get dressed up and go to the business and do whatever. Now you don't. Now you can just hang out with the cat and let her beat you up all day and knock over all your stuff. No, it's different. It is different. Don't keep trying to reach back to 2018. I don't think that we're going to return there. I think where we're at is doable. I don't like this not get to people, but I saw now, Leighton, I can't see a whole lot because of my glasses and then doing this, but
is she the one we at Panera up there on Woodruff?
She came with her daughter.
Right.
Yes. She's also yes, we know her. We know her very much. We know her. I don't know how much I can say. I love her dearly. Like,
I just wanted to make sure that was the one we met up on Woodruff Road for voting.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Her and her daughter. Yes, yes. And she just said yes. I know we know her from another way too, but I might not want to say that. It's so weird with the rainbow of things we can and can't say and how we do and don't. And I really, people's privacy and people's confidentiality is so important to me. And so if I think that I'm going to say something wrong, I'm not going to. Okay. It's not that I mean, I've been called the secret keeper, it's all good. Can I say how I know you? Can I say on here? Remember, it's global.
We're global.
Okay.
Australia.
What did she say? On this profile. Okay, good, because it's not her other name. Okay. We know her from Drag Queen Story Hour.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Her husband was one of the haters. Her husband was, I'm talking like, whoa. And somehow, fate and destiny, somebody needed a cigarette, somebody else needed a cigarette. The two people ended up on opposite sides of the fence. Now, this had nothing to do with her. Okay, shit. This is the husband of. Okay, she was not involved. She actually is very peace, love, rock and roll. Okay, how she married this person, I don't. I mean, he's a great guy, but it totally different people. But he ended up having a cigarette on his side of the fence, and one of our people ended up having a cigarette on our side of the fence. They ended up talking. Are you interested in going to coffee? And then we all met for coffee. And I brought a trans man with me that you couldn't tell. So the whole time we're just having a meeting. And just about when we were done, I said, and by the way, this person right here is trans. No way. No, dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And right then that man's brain changed because he had, during the meeting, he had built a man bond with the gentleman at the table. And as men, they had had a conversation, and as men, they understood each other. And then he found out about the trans part, and it didn't fit. It didn't fit anymore because all the trash that he was told before about these people wasn't true.
Right.
Okay. And then we got to meet his lovely wife. And then we met the family. And we love them so hardcore. I mean, so hardcore. So do we know her? Yeah, we know her. And then I didn't know, the universe is so cool and shit. I didn't know that she knew Travis. Like, I didn't meet her through Travis. I met her through her husband through Drag Queen Story Hour. Now, have I known Travis for decades? Yeah. But they're actually nurses together. Weird world. Right. Weird world. But yes, that's how I know her. And she's a wicked cool woman. Wicked cool woman. And so is her husband. I mean, and they.
Well, I don't think he's a wicked cool woman. I mean,
no, well, he could be. I mean, you never know.
But...
You never know. As of right now, he's not.
Right.
I'll say that. You never do know. Who knows? Who knows? And in my world, I now I know enough to know that I don't know anything. And I know enough to know that where people are today might not necessarily be where they are tomorrow.
Right.
For whatever reason, for whatever why, I just know that to be true. So now I leave it open. Like, okay. Okay, because in my experience, things change. Things change. Mocha, you really needed to be on here. Okay, so we talked about Cadillac, which is wonderful. He is you and me both, girlfriend. If they hang around long enough, they're gonna get annoyed or at least catch on. There's Mocha. Mocha, did you see that Cadillac was on here?
I did. I didn't know you had my page pulled up.
I didn't either. How could I pull up your page?
Oh, how did
Oh,
you know
off of
she was
Facebook.
commenting?
Oh, that's how I did that.
Yeah, because she was watching it from my live.
Shut up, Lee. Shut up, Lee. Look, if everybody knew, they thought that all of these years that Kim's been doing all of that. No, she has not. What did Jacob say?
Jacob,
How was the Zoom meeting?
The Rainbow event.
What did he say?
He wants to know the next Rainbow event. When is the next Rainbow event?
February 28th. We're gonna go hiking at
I already told him that it's his birthday weekend, so he should remember that.
There seems to be a delay in you, Mocha. Talk again.
What kind of delay?
Like your talking delay. Lee, do you see a delay in Mocha?
I do not.
Oh, then it's me.
I know that you're lagging on my end, so maybe it's something between mine and your signal.
What is wrong with
It's been
mine?
all day today.
It is mine.
It is you.
So
I
how
don't
was
know
the
how to-
Zoom meeting?
Very nobody.
WebEx or
Yeah, very nobody. I think once more people get used to the idea, it can be done. It was kind of neat.
After Kim figured it out.
Yeah. But we knew that. Well, no, I had it at one way, and then Lee kept talking about, oh, I can do this. And I'm like, how are you doing that? And then somehow I had to go out. Well, I did it a couple of times. Like I went out and came in, it was the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I went out and came in, and I'm like, whoa, Lee, where am I? And I was in a whole different space.
I don't know, Mocha. And then it was completely fine when she came back in that time. Like,
did y'all have good conversation?
It was just us. It was just us. I mean, of course, it was nice to talk to people just because I like talking to people.
Right.
Okay, but so yeah, for that reason, yeah. But I think that once we do more, sorry, I'm having to move because my thing is dying because I've been on here since 6 o'clock.
Well, that's probably why the signal's going out.
All right. Well, man, hang on.
But if you're watching this, remember the second Tuesday of every month, we're going to do these WebEx Zoom-like meetings. They're by request, so you let us know that you're interested. We send you a link, and then all they have to do is click on it, because I still haven't been able to join yet. Lee, did you hear me?
oh, I heard you.
Is just so all they have to do is you just have to send a link, and all they have to do is click on it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's what I don't know. I have the app, so I don't know. Tessa would know more because she got the link the second go round.
Tessa, are you still in here? If you are, comment and let me know if it was easy once you clicked on the link, or if it's easier to download the app. And I know you hear dogs in the background. Tippy, apparently her food bowl is in the kitchen, but she goes to get it and then she eats it in here with me. So you'll hear Tip in there, gets a piece of food, and then she'll run back in here and eat it.
Of course, you have a high maintenance dog, Mocha.
Back from eating dinner, getting my virus shot tomorrow morning. Let us know how that goes. Let us know how the whole thing, the whole process, because a lot of people are really nervous about the whole vaccine deal. Are you raising your hand because you have something to say? Or you raising
No,
your
I'm
hand?
raising my hand because I'm really nervous about the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I was totally agreeing with you. Totally 100% agreeing with you.
Now,
Tessa
with
said-
that being said, my little quote that I'm wait, what, Lee?
Tessa said it was a lot of steps, but easy to figure out.
Where is she commenting?
Your page.
Oh,
Mocha. Leighton says her chihuahua is like Tippy, a social eater.
mm-hmm.
So she'll go get it and bring it in there too. That's funny as hell. She don't want to eat alone, Mocha.
Yeah. Now
Maybe
Solomon, he's a little different. He tries that, except he eats it on the way back, so he doesn't have any food by the time he gets there. So he has to turn back around and start all over. But
My mom has a dog that grabs food before it goes outside to use the bathroom. It has to take some out with him.
Just in case.
Before it goes
See,
out-
he's for me. Backup. Gotta have backup just in case.
yeah. I get my second modern vaccine.
Good.
You have to have
Me and Mocha are what me and Mocha are missing. Okay, we know they die and we know they get sick, but we don't know the middle part. We know you're supposed to get a vaccine. We know there's some issues, but nobody's talking about what's going on. Me and Mocha, we want to know what's going on. So
let
yeah,
us know if you, because I've had some people that I know that have gotten the vaccine that have come back with body malfunctions, like things that look like cysts and tumors and rashes, and all after getting the vaccine. And I just want to try to get some insight because, like you, I don't have any idea what's going on. Really, I mean, I see what's going on and I hear what they're saying, but I don't really know because we've never been through anything like this before. So now I did on the news the other day, and I did want to bring this up because if you go back on a few of our lives, we actually talked about this. Tippy, go lay down. Go lay down.
was doing your paperwork at East Main.
We talked about how hard it was experiencing a pandemic like we are now, like the Black Plague. But imagine they didn't have the technology that we do. So you can imagine people in the same mindset that we are now with no communication, or not as far as scope as communication. So they're actually starting to talk about that on the news, and I find that interesting because Kim, you remember us talking about it a few lives ago.
I do. I do. But you and me always talk about the dark stuff.
We'll go.
Always.
But, I mean, well, it's not really dark. It's just kind of like we are now kind of in the same mindset as the people are with the Black Plague. Not maybe not on the same scale, and we definitely have.
But I think it's taken our people a little while. Like you and me, yes, we're deep and dark, and we thought about this weeks ago, okay, because we're gloom and doom. But like little Tessa today, she was cooking in her kitchen, and me and Lee, and we're all just talking. And she turns around and she's just talking like no big deal. Hang on, let me say hello to Ronnie. I see that you're in there. Hello, Christopher. I know, me too.
Ronnie, hi.
And then JD, what paperwork? And
JD, you don't need the app. You can come in without the app. By the way.
Whoa, see, catch them all. I don't know what's going on here. There's too much going on. And then
hi, Chris.
And yeah, and like Tessa said, now people are starting to look more and be afraid. Okay, because things are weird. I think we should have been afraid. Me and Mocha, and it's funny, me and Mocha and Lee, the three people on your TV right now, have been the most paranoid people since all of this began. I mean, we've been here for you. We've told you how we felt. We've been here for you when you've been upset and everything. But we've been very obvious telling you how we're taking care of ourselves and what we're doing. And we've never said, well, I said screw it, and me and Mocha, we went to this big party and did what? Okay, no. We've told y'all that we are staying isolated and we are taking care of ourselves and we are making sure that we're safe and clean. There's no guarantee that we're not going to get it anyway, but we're doing the best that we can. I think that everybody out there should do that. Being afraid, I think, can motivate you to stay healthy. Okay, don't be afraid to the point of craziness. I mean, this is crazy enough. I just say be as safe as you can. Yes, it is real. Okay, look at the stock market, look at the stores. Just get in your car and drive around. Look around at how people are behaving. Look at how businesses are behaving. Okay, it is real. And then take care of yourself. And then people say, but Kim, you're always in such a good mood. I mean, you look tired all the time, but you're always in a good, yes, because even in this, Mocha and I and Lee and Tessa and Kai Laura and everybody have told you guys all last year, look at the positive. Look at the positive of everything going on. Don't focus on 2019. It's gone. Okay. The way we used to do things, we don't do them that way anymore. So to sit and be sad about that doesn't really do any good. Okay, now it's time for shoulders back, head high, and let's keep going. Okay, the hiking event. Yes, JD, kids, absolutely kids. I love kids. I want to hear them giggle. Please, please. Okay, please. What we're doing for COVID, me and Mocha spent a lot of time talking about it during Operation Elf Prep. We did it till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, so we had a lot of time to talk. We talked about how we're going to do it. First of all, everybody has to take their own vehicles. However, and who's in your vehicle can be your COVID circle, the people you've been hanging out with. Okay, those few people that come to your house, hang out with your kids, do whatever, they can be in your car. Okay. Now, when we get up to the mountains, of course, we've got masks and hand sanitizers, but everybody will space out and then we can go walking. So nobody has to be right on each other. We're not going to have a bonfire. We're not having a picnic. So there won't be a sit down. It's just going to be a nice walk out in the woods where we can all talk to each other. So that is Sunday, the 28th. Mocha and I have to talk about a time that's best for everybody. Earlier would probably be better. That way we can see a lot because I want to be able to see a lot. But yeah, so JD, absolute kids. And I want everybody to go. I want to see so many people. I want to make sure that we can eye to eye contact each other. Like I told Tessa and Lee when I get on, I love having people that are close enough to you to check on you. Okay, that's what you need in your life. I told Tessa and Lee, I said, I don't know, man. I'm just so tired. And she's like, Kim, I don't want to offend you or anything. And I'm like, no, go ahead, whatever. And she said, you look so tired. And I'm like, I am so tired. I'm just so tired. I feel like I could sleep for 2 weeks. So I know the stress is getting on everybody a lot. You look tired today, Mocha.
I am tired. We were so busy.
And Lee got yelled at all day today, by the way.
Was that all that you wanted to add with that?
Yeah, I'm done. No, me and Lee, we kind of talked about everything up until now. I mean, we did.
Okay, because I did want to go over something before, because I thought you had a Zoom meeting and I wanted to get the thoughts and comments from that. But since there wasn't,
that is that we have to advertise more.
Well, we can talk about that later. I have something that we're going to talk about with breath and emotion.
Okay.
Because right now, we've talked about before, I tried to find it and I couldn't locate it, but I did while I was on break at work today. Because until we started doing yoga, I was a skeptic with yoga. And then once we tried yoga, I was a skeptic with how much the breath can affect your body and your emotion. So I'm going to read, it's just a real short 2 pages. And it kind of talks, it goes a little bit, we can go in more detail about it, but this is kind of like a summary. Imagine holding a jar in each hand. One jar is full of coffee, and the other appears to be empty. In monetary terms, the jar of coffee seems the most valuable, but the second jar is full of air, the most precious substance of all, and also the one that we most take for granted. When we think about how we breathe and its benefits for relaxation, it is important to remember we cannot live by air alone, but neither can we live without it. Air is the priceless gift of nature. Most people use their lungs to their full potential only when they laugh or cry deeply, and both of these experiments bring in their wake a release of emotion tension so that we feel relaxed and relieved. Sadness, regret, or exhaustion usually express themselves in a sigh, a long, slow exhale. Tippy, go lay down.
I know. Me too. Yes.
The way that we breathe reflects our emotional disposition because breathing and feeling are intimately connected. The main causes of abnormal breathing are stress, distress, and strong feeling. When we are angry, we might hold our breath. Nervousness causes short, shallow breaths and yawning, which I did not know about. Some people ask, why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. You could be nervous about something.
Or I was told your brain needs air.
Mm-hmm.
I was told your
Lack
brain.
of oxygen, yeah.
Yes, your brain needs air.
Relaxed breathing, on the other hand, is moderate, slow, and rhythmic, and feels natural and easy when we think about it. But we hardly ever do. It is automatic. Yet most people, most of the time, unconsciously impede the full extent of their breath. One way to envision the effects of unnatural breathing is by comparison with the wind. A tempestuous gale can have devastating effects upon nature. The longer it lasts, the more extensive the damage to trees and shrubs. Even after the wind has abated, the aftermath in the countryside may take some time and a great deal of care to recover. So it is with your own well-being. When our breathing is uncalm, we hyperventilate, which means to overbreathe. Too much carbon dioxide is taken out of the bloodstream, causing dizziness, faintness, panic attacks, sweating, and other disturbing physical and psychological symptoms. Unfortunately, abnormal breathing can outlive the emotion that caused it, so that it becomes a nervous habit. When this happens, even slight unease triggers hyperventilation as a stress response. However, if the way we breathe is a symptom of emotional extremity, then it is also the cure. By learning to breathe evenly and deeply, and by practicing regularly, we can begin to make the most of the gift of air. This in turn will help us to relax even during times of heightened emotion. Eventually, we will find that relaxed breathing becomes habitual, allowing us to concentrate on relaxing our mind. And like I said, it goes in more detail than what we could do on yoga day. That's why I wanted to read it, because who knew something as automatic that our body seems to do? And yes, like Dustin says, oxygen.
Yeah,
how much it can damage us and how much it can help us.
But I like
and how much we need it.
To bring it to your attention too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people get stuck in a panic attack here or a panic attack here, and they don't think about breathe first. Because, like, who said the other day? Did Lee say that? Lee said when he hurts, he holds his breath. Okay, so I think some of us, when we hurt in our head or we're stressed out, we hold our breath. I think, Mocha, you're right. If you pay attention to your breath, it could calm you down or bring it to your attention, like you said, If you're noticing you're breathing short, okay, first of all, like she said, that's going to cause you physiological problems. It's going to make you get dizzy and whatever. But if you can notice you're doing that, you can slow your breathing down.
Right.
You know, even if you didn't know you were stressing out, like you said. But I noticed my breath.
And it's something you definitely would not think about at the time. So it's important that you learn about it now. So when you are caught in one of those moments, like we said, you know, even if you realize that you're yawning, just take some more air. Like, a good breath can obviously not hurt you.
Right.
I was driving by the mission where we donated stuff for Operation Elf, and there was a homeless lady that was hyperventilating. I guess maybe something happened. Who knows? Something was going on, and she was having a panic attack about the whole situation. But luckily, there was another organization. This year, I have actually seen a lot of organizations in front of the mission giving out. And that actually makes me really happy, I will say.
Me too. There's so many.
One of those members was helping that lady, you know, just telling her to a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth, trying to get her just to breathe a little bit to stop hyperventilating. Mm-hmm. And that's what brought me upon trying to find it, and I did. And so I wanted to share that with you all before we ran out of time.
I'm glad you did, because like Tessa brought up, and like I've been talking about, but we've gotten proof today. People are starting to trip more. We need to take that into consideration. Please reach out. Remember, Mocha said all last year, it's okay to not be okay. Right. Make sure you're reaching out and talking to people. Be honest. You know, I liked us talking today because I think I'm crazy when I think, isn't it weird that we do all this and then nobody says anything? But then Tessa today said, man, that's kind of scary that they're coming up with mask accessories. She said, that's kind of like a permanent thought. And it was scary to her. And then I thought, that is scary, isn't it? And like my economic thing. By the way, I wanted to apologize to you. I cut you off Friday like 3 times, and I'm so sorry. I got stuck on that.
No, I just had to cut you off that time so I could read this, so then we could talk about it after.
No, you can cut me off whenever. You owe me because I was rude. I was rude.
See, now we have 3 minutes that we can just wrap up with like sponsors and anything else that we need to cover.
You can do the sponsor thing now if you want. I did them earlier.
Lee, if you're still in here, can you, unless you left?
Oh, tell me you didn't bring it in. Oh, Bob, not again.
That doesn't sound good.
Bob, what did you bring me?
A present. Lee, put on our our sponsors. Okay, our first one is our biggest LGBT supplier. We talk about them every lot because it is very important, because they need us. They are part of our community. They have supported us from day one, and now it is our turn to support them. Out of Bounds in Greenville, please send them a message. You know, go in there, stop by. Just order something. You know, they have so many things you could need that you didn't even know they had. Just stop by in your free time. Our second one is Amaryllis, founded by LGBT people for LGBT people plus. That covers everyone that we do as well. Everybody it's all inclusive. Right. They have resources that that we would send you to if we couldn't help you. So they're like higher up, and so we would definitely want you to get in touch with them, see what's available, see if it's something that could help you. Our third one,
they could always refer you somewhere else as well.
Right.
And they started that 864 referral service.
And they have several 864 related events and like groups happening. So definitely check their pages, like their social media, social websites. Our third one, Carolina Partners. That is our friend Dole. He is an insurance broker, agent.
Out of Atlanta.
Is it broker? or is the agent?
Either one.
Either one. But if you have any questions or if you need insurance, please reach out to him.
No, broker would be like Allstate, State Farm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Agent.
Yeah, no. Okay. But yes, if you do have any insurance questions, reach out to him. If he can't help you, like we said about our other sponsors, and like us, if we can't even help you, we're going to get you to someone who can.
Right.
Because we do have your best interests at heart, and it's at top of our list because, like we have said all last year, we will say all this year, your health needs to be number one. Our fourth sponsor that has recently become one is World Finance of Westgate and Spartanburg. If you need your taxes done, please go to that office and tell them Kim and Mocha sent you.
And if you say that Kim and Mocha sent you, they're going to donate $10 to the Rainbow.
Now that's if you file your taxes. So you have to
file your taxes with them.
Right.
Now we are waiting for a link, so they will be added to our website when we get that. But all we're waiting for is the link. If you do need to get in touch with them to get your taxes done before the link is up, you can contact Mocha, me, or any of the board members, and we can put you in touch with that business.
Right. And you also don't even have to leave your house to get your taxes done because we can send you a link and you can automatically digitally sign everything and send everything that we need, and we can send it back to you. And
COVID taxes, how convenient.
Now our next live is on what day?
Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. I want to say. Is that right?
Let's see.
And then the 28th. I'll look at you in your little calendar thing.
Yep.
So the 19th is our next live. And then we'll be hiking on the 28th.
Yep. All right.
There's that. And Mocha and I will be out of town on the 20th, but we can still be reached if there's important stuff that needs to be done. We're going to Atlanta.
Remember, if you want info on the Zoom meetings or if you have anything that you want us to talk about on the live, also reach out to us and let us know. Because we do need new ideas. We need stuff. Your input, your takeaway from previous lives that you've seen.
And I really like how we do these things on the fly. I do, because then you can see that we're real. But we are research geeks, and we would love to know what you would like to talk about ahead of time, because we can research it and we can get you major knowledge. Okay, us just talking about it is great, but if there's something you want us to look into, please let us know, because we do have these hours to discuss. And if it's something that the world needs to know, especially now during COVID, it's not like we're learning from each other anymore. It's not like I can vicariously just learn from watching people do things, because I don't see anybody doing anything because I'm not near people. So I want to keep being human as much as possible without being together like that. So we do want to know what you guys want to talk about so that we have things to talk about. And Mocha and Lee and me and Tessa, we love researching stuff. We're amazed at the stuff that we are learning, because we'll think we're just going for this. And then we're like, hey, Mocha, did you know? Or she'll say, hey, Kim, did you know? No, man, I didn't. And I did not know. Lee gets points for this. No, in all of these years, I did not know that trans people were more in danger of HIV and STDs than anybody else. I did not know that. I did not know that. And that's knowledge that we just bumped into. Congratulations, Lee. Okay. So the more you guys teach us, the more research we do, the more we'll know. So please let us know. Please. But we'll see you not this Friday, but next Friday. But remember, we are available to be reached 24/7 every day of every week for you guys. So if you need anything, reach out to us. We're here.
Yep. All right.
Is that it?
Bye, y'all.
Okay, bye, guys. See you in a couple of weeks.